Continuing my biography, I don't have everything in the order that it happened, but as I remember things, I will put more out there. During the time after my dad passed, this was about, I don't know, 7 years ago, a little longer, I met a friend. I gave him a nickname, Don Juan. He was very charming and gentle, and I started calling him Tonto. He called me Kimosabi because he knew what I was doing on the site. And he liked his liquor, and he liked the girls. So we'd hang out and frequent the bars and have our fun. And he would drive better drunk than 80% of the people sober. We became very close. I actually loved the guy. In high school, he played cornerback, and I don't remember, but there was a pro football player on the other side playing quarterback, an all-pro, Elijah East. And then everyone knows some of the stars that came out of there, the great basketball players. And I knew another guy that knew Isaiah Thomas. That was at a different school from the Chicago area. And there was another time I was at the driving range and I met Walter Payton. That was incredible. I got his autograph on my business card and I gave it to my stepdaughter. I thought I was going to die. I had a bad heart attack when I was 44, first coming out with the stents. And they were trying to get the radiated stents taken care of, and they had to go back in there 3 times and fix it. So I remember telling my doctor about the chest pain, and he said, "Quit being a baby." And here I was, near death. My widowmaker was 97% black. So, make that long story short, they fixed that. Eventually they put the radiated stent there after 3 or 4 angiograms. So as we move on, I lost a third of my heart. Then recently, about 5 years ago, I had a bypass. And I feel better now than I have best I felt in 20 years. The doctors are amazing. And the medicines are amazing. Saved my life with these medicines. But they're so busy, they didn't know about the generics. I told them about it. And this is all because of the YouTube and the internet. And I'm also in contact with great cardiologists, young cardiologists. And that advice goes to my doctor. And it's just utterly amazing. So, back to my friend. I got in contact with him on Facebook, and he's in a nursing home. And he's 10 years younger than me. Lost part of his foot. He could possibly die. And I told him I'd try to save him. And he's such a nice guy. He wasn't an angel. He did the things that he did. Some of them were not legal, but nothing bad. You know? And that's what I'm talking about, helping people. And he's about that too. He was on board. I want to get him out of there, get him healthy. I don't know if it's too late. I used to nickname him Don Juan too, because he was with the ladies. And so, more experiences during that time. We were going to the wrong places and picking up things and doing things we weren't supposed to do. And that's all behind me now. I got in a little trouble. I snapped when my father passed. And I came back. Because I have an angel looking after me, my mother. You know, and just here we are. This is different. It's like 8 weeks ago when I started doing the YouTube again, and learning. It's just, and you have AI intelligence. So I like to do comedy. I'm going to try to put an act together where you talk to the robot. It's going to be really good. But when I do my stand-up, I'm going to tell the first thing I'm going to say, if you get offended, then you don't belong here, because that's what I do. I play off the people. It's like Rodney Dangerfield came from the heavens and went in my body. That's kind of what it is, tripping and getting in trouble, and in the end, it turns out well. We'll continue this as my thoughts come to me, since I'm not under all this stress from taking care of my ex anymore. My memory's coming back. I'm remembering names after 2 times now instead of 3. See, if you don't work the brain muscle, you're growing backwards. And that's why our youngsters now aren't as intelligent. They just go right to AI intelligence. And I think the parents need to work with the teacher and take that away from them. So let them use their brain. Let them work that muscle. The brain is a muscle. So I'm very interested in any comments from anyone, or any thoughts they could add to this. Now, because I've learned this and how to use this, it's changed my life. I remember I had a heckler tell me that I was lazy because I didn't know how to use the playlist. And so he actually did me a favor. And this just happened recently. After he did that, I went and I learned how to use the playlist. So I think I'm going to put this out there too. And I don't know if I said this already, but I did. About when I was going downtown to meet a friend, and I'm playing Michael Jackson. I wanted to be starting something, blasting it with my speaker in the dark neighborhood, and they were all giving the thumbs up signal. That was incredible. So these are better times. And these are times when people can have tattoos and rings in their ears. And back when I was a youngster, that was taboo. Which, another thing happens, that Barrows Park was a bad place. 7 years ago, they cleaned it up. Thank God. As I think of more, I'll add to it. I remember one time, some guy I met in a bar tried to make friends with me, and he was actually using me to deal his drugs. And I said, hey, I'm not doing this stuff. That was not good. But even 7 years ago, I remember Don, he's a dark guy, and I was going to go to the Latino place, and he says, oh no, they don't like Latinos, the Mexicans. So there still was racism 7 years ago. That needs to be gone. All races are equal. Every soul counts. Just as the guy that cleaning the floor, I was in a motel, the Wyndham, and the guy that was mopping the floor, I gave him my shirt, I gave him some money, and he was so happy that no one, all these wealthy people, never tipped the guy that was mopping the floor. We're no better than anyone else. Just if you're intelligent, I don't look down upon people, anyone. And that's what I do. That place kind of changed my life. I'd go off to the pool and go by the hot tub by myself and play my music. And I remember a couple children coming to the pool, and I turned off the rock and roll, and I put on children's music. And these kids were so happy to hear that. I befriended the parents. They were vacationing there. I went to the beach and got him seashells from the beach because it was right across the beach. We never really happy. It just, that's a wonderful place to go in. You know, it's just, I really want to start doing that stand-up comedy. And I like to do the music too. So this continues the biography. It's think of more things. I will put it out there, and I really like to hear comments and hear about other people's life, good and bad, good times, bad times, by Led Zeppelin. And then there's another one I really like, Don Henley, The Heart of the Matter. Yeah, the more I know, the less I understand. Yeah, that's a great song too. I was compiling a #1 song list, which is nearly impossible. You know, the great bands, but I came up with one guy I think is the best. And I never had the time to listen to music and do what I love to do. I was too busy doing things I didn't want to do. So that's everybody's life. We don't do things that we want to do. We do them because we have to do them. Well, that's kind of changed now. I'm so happy. I'd like to put a little happiness in your life. Leave your comments and subscribe to my channel. And let's have some fun.